content. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pagan, and today we're going to be looking at some August D tracks that have dropped recently that I have not yet seen or reacted to, so I'm very excited. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first music video that we're going to be watching is Haegeum, which is the official music video uploaded by Hybe Labels. That was only a couple of days ago, but the last time I think we reacted to August D, it was People Part 2 with IU. So I actually haven't seen anything about this. I wonder if this song and the next song are connected. Anyway, you can let me know in the comments if you've got any feedback or tips or any cool like facts and information. Let me know down below. All right, let's get into it. Oh, already I love the colors. Can you see how like all their costumes are matching the surroundings as well, and the color grading is quite orange and warm. I love that. See the blues, and then the blues in the backgrounds is echoed. It's so nice. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a choice. We made a choice to steal some chopsticks, and I mean they seem perturbed. It's so cool though.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold the phone. Am I getting Dechita vibes?
Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me. We're gonna go back and check that out because what the heck? What the heck? Okay, yeah, strong Dechita vibes. I wonder if they're connected. Okay, hold on. You know that sound in the beginning? I wish I knew what instrument that was. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's amazing. Okay, no, it must definitely be connected with the Dechita video, right? Because of the scar. Oh my god. What a sentence. I'm gonna have to run. I wonder does the word Haegeum mean anthem? I'll have to Google it. So good though. Okay, calling us out. Go off, King. Yeah. This is such a good shot.
Yeah. 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬.
Okay. Oh.
또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또
I'm sorry. I'm so shocked by all of this. It's so good.
복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 흑음 이 노래는 흑음 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 흑음
I feel like I'm watching a movie. This is the Joker. This is the Joker from the Dark Knight Rises? Is that what it's called? No, it's called just the Dark Knight. Sorry. Yeah, it's called the Dark Knight. And it's Heath Ledger's Joker. What a fantastic reference. Because obviously the Joker is a symbol of like anti-conformity and chaos. Oh, he's back at the noodle place. Just chilling. What a legend.
또 다른 흑음
Agust D trilogy? So they are all connected. So it's like Dejita first, then Haegeum, and then Amygdala? Amygdala? I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. Okay. Just, I can't. I can't. There was a whole movie, but it's the same like in the vibes of Dejita, right? We've got the same color grading. We've got some really cool color palettes going through. I really like the shots where he's in the same room as himself, like where they're doing this kind of like split shot and then they're like composing them in together. It was really, really cool. But overall, the song is sick. I think that it's a really good message. It does feel like this character is like a representative of like freedom or chaos, or I think he says something as well in there about like non-conforming and basically don't ride the wave, essentially, like stop following in with the crowd. Like we all are slaves to ourselves, like we're doing it to ourselves. And where he's talking about like slaves of flexing, slaves of YouTube, slaves of capitalism, like that man has my number. Like listen, that man did not have any right to be this on point today. But shit, this was really good. I actually really, really like this. Look, I actually think Agust D's vibe, the whole Agust D vibe is just incredible. I think that when I first reacted to Dejita, I was so excited, but also like so shocked at the difference between Suga and Agust D. And this is just like, is really leaning into that. It's really leaning forward into that. The character here with, I presume he's a dirty cop or something like that. Like, there's this character with the scar, and he's also in Dejita. Maybe I need to go back and watch Dejita to really understand the connection between the two videos, or the two characters in particular. But it looks like this character is clearly rebelling against something for chaos. And the thing is, like, I think that this is very much on point with the Joker in terms of like Batman versus Joker, because Suga's character, Agust D's character, or Yoongi's character, is clearly doing stuff for no purpose, if that makes sense. So in this scene, we can see him like killing somebody. There's a whole kind of like fighting and stuff like that ensues, and he walks out with a bag of money, which he later burns in front of the other character. And I feel like it's just sort of solidifying that, like, I'm just doing it. Like, I'm just doing it because I can. I'm just doing it because it's freed me. I'm just doing it because of this ideal, etc. So yeah, I think this is really interesting. It's so good. I think I definitely have to go back and watch Dejita, and then maybe this again. You know what? Maybe I'll do it on stream, and I'll like be able to talk it out with you guys on stream at some point, and actually like watch the three together and really like solidify the meanings here. But goddamn, sir. Okay. Who did not need to come for me this hard today? Oh my god. But wow, we're seeing some beautiful shots in here. Look at that. Stunning. So pretty. I love the car ride scene at the end as well. This scene, very dramatic. It just feels like a cinema. Like it feels like I've watched a movie throughout the whole thing. This here. I love that. It's obviously very Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight. And yeah. An agent of chaos for sure. All right, let's move on to the next video. All right, so this was actually only released today. And I believe this is the last part of, I presume, the trilogy then, because it seems to me that they're all connected now. vast contrast already from the first two videos. We don't have that same almost traditional style sound at the very beginning of the song that we've had in the last two videos, and I'm including Dechita in that. Interesting. Huge difference. The color scheme as well already is black and gray and white. Like there's no color in this. Sorry. I'll stop pausing. Oh, I'm sorry, there's no captions. Okay, just gonna go back slightly. There was no captions. Can we see like how everything is devoid of color in this in comparison? Maybe they're not connected? I don't know. Maybe they're not connected at all, and I apologize if they aren't. Oh, that's interesting. They're connected. Okay, I'm sorry. We kicked him. Sorry, I'm very excited. This is incredibly shot. Oh. Stunning.
그래 참 별일이 많았지 길가에 너무 심장시계 소리 전하지 못했던 내 사고 소식 가스켓줄 중에 걸려 언제나 아버지의 간암 소식 최선의 선택들
Is that true?
그 또한 모두 지나가 버렸길 그래서 이 수많은 고통은 날 위한 것일까 끊임없는 시련은 날 죽이지 못하고 다시금 나는 연꽃을 피워내 최선들의 선택
That's beautiful. This makes me feel sad.
My Amygdala, my Amygdala, 어서 나를 구해줘, 어서 나를 구해줘. My Amygdala, my Amygdala, 어서 나를 꺼내줘, 어서 나를 꺼내줘. My Amygdala, my Amygdala, my Amygdala, my Amygdala. 이것을 구해줘, 어서 빨리 꺼내줘.
Oh my god. Is anybody else like not okay? This whole thing makes me feel really sad. Again, the color choices in this is just so starkly different from the last two of the trilogy, I presume, because at the end of this it's also trilogy. So let's just assume they're all connected. Very devoid of color in this. This is actually incredibly well shot. That he's obviously had some kind of accident, but this is almost biographical in a sense, right? He's talking about 1993, the year he's born. He's talking about his mom who had heart surgery, and then his dad who had liver cancer. Is that true? I actually don't know much about Jungi's actual like personal history, so that'd be really interesting to know. There's also a lot of play on here because I feel like you have both character and like different personas or egos as well. So I feel like you could read this into like more of a quote unquote literal sense and like label them as brothers or something, you know, like, and there's a young boy and he seems to be younger than Jungi, and he's obviously going to be in a car accident or an accident with the motorcycle, the scooter. And I feel like you could read it like that, or you could read it as like his younger self is actually himself as like an more innocent person, I guess. This is a great moment here where he looks back at the couch and he's still lying on the couch, and this feels like again that there's probably multiple personas in this video. A lot of this is so interesting. This character here is just watching it all back. I'm just wondering how many personas are we talking about? Are we talking about like inner innocence or younger child, or are we talking about those kind of things? Then there's also images of self-harm. There's connotations of drug abuse, or at least medicine. So it just seems like this is a lot to take in. I think maybe those with more context on Jungi's personal life maybe might actually have more to contribute to this kind of video. But what I can tell from it is it's sad. This is definitely a younger version of himself. I don't know if that accident is real, which is heartbreaking if it is. And then I could understand how that accident might give you pain. That would be lifetime pain that you'd be on medication for forever. I'm just assuming. This is so interesting. But this whole section as well just feels like anarchy. It feels like inner turmoil or inner struggle. This whole room feels like someone on the inside. This this room that was kind of devoid of color and everything like that looks like living on the inside. It's kind of like blue and gray, right? This just feels like all of that struggle is happening within himself. The differences between the two characters here, the one with the leather jacket, the one with the scar on his face, the one that is sleeping on the couch, I don't know. It feels like depression. It feels like anxiety. It feels like sadness. That is really interesting. So this here as well, when he's talking about a lot of was happening back then, he's flashing between scenes of a medical trauma, of taking tablets, of maybe his own life. It's really interesting. I'm gonna Google my amygdala. Bear with me. Oh, okay. So interesting. So the amygdala. I was like, it kind of sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if it is. So the amygdala is actually a small almond-shaped center, basically, of your brain that controls emotions. And that's interesting. Is he saying that then all of this is, I suppose, basically all of his previous experiences are controlling his emotions, and that's where he comes from? Like that's where you know, those emotions will stem from. I really like all of these kind of images as well. So there, right there is almonds in his hand, obviously symbolizing that amygdala in the brain, which is, oh my god, so good. Like, what an in-depth video. There's a great line here, and he says something about like flowers blooming, and then there's an image of a brain exploding, but in a way that's like liquid or something like that, but it looks almost like a flower blooming, and I think that's kind of cool here. I just think that's really good. Sorry, it's like such a quick second. I'll show it again. Incredible. But yeah, wow, this was so good, so interesting. An interesting choice for a trilogy. I think that like I feel like in the first two videos I'm feeling like strength and power and chaos and being yourself and like not conforming to the standards of society, I guess. And then this feels heavy. It feels sad. It feels self-reflective. It feels autobiographical. Like, it's just, whoa, Jungi, what are you doing? Like, what is happening? Someone give this guy a hug, for God's sake. Yeah, it's really good. I love rain in music videos. If you've been here a while, you'll know that. But I absolutely love this whole scene. It's incredibly well shot as well. Like, the angles in the whole video have been so well utilized, especially for this sequence. This is lovely. Rain is obviously cleansing. It's also good for growth. It's not actually technically connotated a lot with sadness. It is connotated a lot with growth or life or happiness in a way. So this is really interesting that it's almost like a cleansing maybe realization moment for Yoongi, or the character here in Agust's song, because the younger version then realizes he must go home. You know? Interesting. So interesting. I love it so much. I would probably need to just sit with this for a while and break it down. I'd like to maybe just watch all 3 videos together, maybe really invest my time into this, because the story that has been told here is just really, really in depth. And yeah, I love Yoongi and I love Agust's songs. I think that this is an excellent song. I'm just so interested in the cinematography of this video and what it means. And I know that he's actually got a documentary on is it Amazon or Disney? I really have to check that out, because I think that was only released this year, like in April this year. So I really have to watch that too. So I'm very excited. But thank you all so much for joining me today and watching with me. If you enjoyed this reaction, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions, or if you have any more information about these 2 songs that we reacted to today. Make sure to leave that down below in the comments as well. And as always, I hope you guys will hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!